Well, hello everybody. This is our flight from London Southend to eventually Darwin, Australia. On the map before you, you can see the route we're going to fly. After Southend it will be Vienna, and we're stopping there for fuel, and then we're going on to Athens and Aleppo. Right, so we move to the next slide. So then after Aleppo there, we're going to Kuwait, Muscat, and continue on. Can we have slide 3? So the route carries on, as you can see before you, all the way to Darwin there, which obviously is in Australia. So slide 4. Well, this is a picture of Vienna Airport, and that would be our first stop. That's from our first leg of the flight, and I should be doing other films of anything interesting that might come along as I'm flying the route to Australia. Anyway, thank you for watching, and settle down now to see the first flight from Southend Airport. Thank you. Bye. And with our first leg of the flight from Southend-on-Sea to Australia. On this first leg we are flying from Southend to Vienna, and that is about 500 miles, I think, 500 nautical miles. So we're going to see if we can get there with a full tank of fuel, but we'll just see how we go. Right, so in this video we're going to look at all the instruments inside the aeroplane and get it ready for the flight. Okay, so let's jump straight inside and see what we've got. Right, first of all we'll see how much fuel we've got. We want to, well, first of all I suppose we start the engine. So we switch on the power so we can see how much fuel there is. Well, the right tank is full and the left tank isn't quite full, so let's sort that out to start with. So we will fill it up. Okay, so see the right tank here is full, 40 litres, 40 US gallons, and the left tank has got 27, so let's fill the tanks. Everything looks alright there. That's going to cost me $108, I presume, so we'll apply that, and we'll say thank you very much, and we go to till and pay, and let's get rid of that. Good. Alright, so okay, we'll switch on the power again. We'll make sure the throttle is at maximum, propeller pitch is at maximum, and the mixture is at maximum. As I'm using these controls, you can see they're actually working in the aeroplane as well. It's like everything else. Good. Right, so okay, we'll switch on the fuel pump to get some pressure in the system, and you'll see this gauge here, and we're going to go around to about the 14, and then it should stop automatically, and then we have to switch the pump off. There we are, the pressure is pressurized. It's good, and so we want to switch on the ignition, right, left, both, and start. And throttle back to about 11,000 revs, or 1100 revs. Good. Switch on the alternator. And then the avionics. Okay, so far. Just check we're still at 11,000 revs on this one here. Yes, good. Right, so okay, switch on the beacon so everybody knows someone's at home. There we are, there's beacon going. Very good. So okay, so the next thing we want to do is tune in the radio to the correct stations. But to do that first, we will look at the flight plan. And here we can see the tower is at 127,725 and the top level aerial control center is 135,950. So we need to look at the radio, which is under here. So we'll click on here and it'll come up here and we can sort that out. Because at the moment the COM 1 is set to 133 and 122, so that's no good. So let's set first at 127. So to do that, we've got two dials here, one on the outside and one in the middle. And you can see the arrow there goes big arrow, small arrow. So big dial, small dial. On the big dial here, we will change to 127. So just move my mouse wheel, and that's 127. And then inside for 725. Go, coming up. One two seven seven two five. 127,725. Good. Okay. Now here, this button here is a flip-flop button, and it will change the standby frequency to the operating frequency, as you can see if I do it now. And we've changed this one, the standby frequency, to 135. We do it the same way. Big one. Big dial for the big letters. 135, wasn't it? 135 950. Small dial. .950. 135,950. Good. Okay, so that's done. We'll leave it here because that's the operating frequency is the tower, so we'll leave that there. Okay, so good. Right, I'll switch this off for a moment. Now we've got the frequencies. Next thing to do is set the avionics to take us straight to Vienna. We're going straight there. So if I click on, we're already up here, aren't we? Good. So okay, two ways we can do this. We can actually go onto flight plan, and you can do midway points and other things as well on that. But we're going to use the straight to Vienna. So this is the straight to button is up here. Good. Okay, so there we're starting from Southend, and we want, first of all, we want to put in the code for Vienna, which is LOXT. So if we go down here for the small wheel, that's it. We're going to change that to L. Good. Now we want to move up. We want to move to the right one square, so we have to do that by using the big wheel. There we go, and then it's O, so one's O, coming up. O, there we go, and now we want X and then a T, so the big wheel to move it across, we want the X. I go backwards for that. X is near the end of the route. X, there we go. And then we want the T. So go a long one. And then I should go the correct way for the T. Oh, did I miss it? Yeah, oh, there we go. There we go. So that's Austria, obviously. Vienna is in Austria, so that looks very good. And the airport is to Lund. Okay, right, so that's what we want, and that looks okay. Okay, so we say it says activate, so we press hit. This is the enter key. We click on the enter key, and it says, do you really want to activate? And I'll say yes please. So there we go. Okay, so now we're going to Vienna LOXT. Good, so that's set. If I'm down here, you can see there's a white square and two empty squares. If I move the small wheel here to the right, it will show our course is plotted. Now all I've got to do is fly on that magenta line, and the other end of it will be Vienna. And I can go one more click if I wanted to, and there's more information. Go back to there. If I want to look at another page, I use the big knob, which is the outside knob here. Okay, so that's waypoints, and a small knob to go through the pages. Right, now that's a picture of the airport. I think I can probably zoom in on, perhaps I can't. No, I can't. Okay, so that's the picture of the well, the diagram of the airport. And small wheel here, we can go to other pages to get other information. We know what the tower frequency is going to be and the approach frequency. Okay, now if you want to go back to the main screen straight away, you press and hold the clear key. There we are, that's our front screen. And the next one down from the front screen is always where you're going. Okay, so I think that's all set. One other thing is here. Now you see we're going to be using this dial to fly, and you see we've got a red thing there saying we're set for nav at the moment, but we want GPS. So if we press this button here, you'll see that goes to GPS, and now we've lost the red marker here. I'll do it once again so you can see. There's the red marker up again, and I will explain what the V-lock does later. So GPS is what we want. Good, and there's a message here, so we'll just press the message key to see it's highlighted here, see what the message is. Probably just something to do with don't use this system for real flight. Oh yeah, okay. Nav data out of date, of course it is. Okay, so then press it again and set good. Okay. Right, so that's the radio set. Let's go click on here to put it back again. Next thing we want to say, we're taking off, so if I go down here, zoom in, we want to set the trim to up, so we're going to just switch it down to U there, just here, so we know we're going to go up. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, next thing we're going to set is how fast we want to climb. So we want to climb at roughly 500 feet per minute. Okay, that's nice and gradual for the aeroplane. The moment here we're set for feet, we don't want that, so we're going to press this button at the end. Now we've got feet per minute, as you can see, so we're going to set that for 500. Do that just by your mouse wheel, clicking it round. 500. Okay, so we're going to climb for 500. Right, now I can arm that, ready to go.
X-ray, Sierra, cleared IFR2, upper side, as filed, maintain, 16,000, swab, 4,
And if I switch my controls here to
Cleared IFR2,
vertical speed.
16,000, swab, 470.
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
Sierra.
Vertical speed, there you can see down here, it's set for 500, the same as I've just set that.
Taxi via Golf, Alpha, Tango, Echo, Charlie, Alpha, hold short of runway, 23.
And you can see that the
Taxi via Golf, Alpha, Tango, Echo, Charlie, Alpha.
the autopilot here is
X-ray, Sierra.
ready to go. Noise going on out there. Okay. Right, so the autopilot's ready to go. Okay. Right, so okay, let's go back to the flight plan, and we click on flight plan. Okay, we're flying the Beechcraft, so if I just go BEE, Beechcraft comes up straight away there, fine. And the model, well, I know there's only two Bonanzas here, neither of the ones we're flying, but that's close enough. Good. So no airline, no flight number. We're starting from our Southend EGMC. And we're going to fly obviously to LOXT, so we put that in here. So that's gone in there, and we don't want 500 because it's a bit low. Let's say 2,000. 2,000 to start with, and then we can see the ground pretty clearly at 2,000. If there's any cloud, we should be under it. Okay, so that's filed the flight plan. Okay, well, when I click this anyway. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure it's all right. That's very good. Okay, so good. You can see my autopilot down here is flashing on altitude because it's ready to be armed, ready to be engaged. Okay, because that's down here, 500.
X-ray, Sierra, flight.
Good.
230, runway 23. You're cleared for takeoff.
I'm just thinking now that I have set everything up.
Runway 23.
I have to at this stage. There's a bit more to do, but let's just have a look. Oh, I know the flaps are down, so let's have a look. Let's go outside. Let's bring those flaps up. Good. Okay. Good. So far, so good. Right. Okay. So good. Okay. Right. Next thing we've got to do is check for the air pressure, and I've got the air pressure at the top here. So that's my weather. I brought it in on the X-Planes menus, so we know the air pressure here is 30.26. So I need to adjust my altitude gauge.
Center on 135.9.
Because you can see at the moment we're below ground level. That would be ground level, and then we're down here. So we've got to set this at right. Let's set this up. Let's do that. Oh, this is your control. Alright, so what was it? 30267. So that's 3026. 30. See it just here, changing here. .3026. Right, okay, we've done that. Okay, we've set the sat nav. Now the only thing we've got to do now is set this when we know where we're going. So if we request clearance, they should tell us.
G36 Bonanza 0 Delta line
Up here.
IFR2 tool as filed. Maintain 2000 SWAL 4701.
4701 is the squawk. So we've got to set that, or we've got to also read back that transition to start with.
Cleared IFR2 as fine. Maintain 2000 SWAL.
Okay, so if I bring this up, or we'll go over here and zoom in. This is the squawk code down here. So it's 4701. That's so the ground control can identify your airplane. So that's 4. So this one here down to 7. Okay, and 0. You always need a pad with you on this, which I've got. 4701, wasn't it? Oops. 4701. That's 4701. Good, and we're switched on here. Standby on. Okay. Good. So that's that done. Right, let's go back out. And we will request taxi.
G36 Bonanza 0
Up here
Delta
again.
line on runway 23. Taxi via Golf Alpha Tango Echo Charlie 5 Bravo Tango Alpha X-Ray India Alpha. Hold short of runway 23.
Okay. Right, it's good. So we have a yellow line. You see it going along there? We just have to follow that. Okay, there's the yellow line. So we've got to follow that. Adjusting the throttle down here with my hand so we don't go too fast. Down a little bit. Slow down a bit more. And let's go outside and see how we're doing.
G36 Bonanza 0 Delta line cross runway 23. Hold short of runway 23.
And we'll acknowledge that.
Cross runway 23. Hold short of runway 23. G36 Bonanza 0 Delta landing.
Yesterday when I was doing some flying, they wanted me to start from this end of the runway, but it looks like today we're going up to the other end. The 20, was it 23, was it 23 degrees? I was filming yesterday, but the volumes were incorrect. You couldn't hear my voice at all over the noise of the engine. So I'm repeating it today, and I think today it's going a little bit better. So we'll have a look around if you like. Oh, a bit fast, isn't it? Doesn't look that fast, does it? Very hard to control it when you're looking at the side. If I get round to the back, I should be laughing. There we go. Trouble, if you put the throttle down too low, as we're using a reality pack, I'll get a message coming up at the top of the screen here saying that I'm fouling my plugs. Right, I've done this route before, and we have to do a detour, which is annoying, but if I do anything other than I've been told, they will cancel my flight plan. Follow the yellow line, the orange line. It looks a nice day today. It's very cold, but at least we have clear skies. I'm using real world weather, so it reflects the weather outside. We're at Southend here. I live in Southend-ish, so it reflects the weather you're seeing outside the window. Real window, that is, not the plane window. Never believed that Southend Airport was so large. Oh, it's a train going along in front. If I can zoom in a bit. Yeah, it's on the right, just past us. Right, we'll be coming up to a halt at the moment, and there again I can't miss that, otherwise I should get in trouble and they will cancel my flight plan. As they said, I've got to stop at runway 23. Let's slow down a bit. And it's at the end of the other line, so it's very easy. And we'll have a look outside. Oh, around the other. Let's go around the other way.
G36 Bonanza, 0, Delta, Lima, fly heading 230, runway 23.
You notice this at the top of the screen here? It's telling me off because the mixture and power settings are wrong. But if once I accelerate, I should be fine. Whoops. I'm just looking. Way! Very sensitive.
G36 Bonanza,
Right,
0,
okay,
Delta,
I'm just looking
Lima,
at
fly
heading
230,
230.
23. You're cleared for takeoff. G36 Bonanza, 0,
Oh,
Delta,
yeah.
line, fly heading, 230, runway, 23, you're cleared for takeoff.
Flight heading 23.
I keep nagging you if you don't reply to the
G36
messages.
Bonanza, 0, Delta, plane.
Here you'll see I'm flying. Oh, I don't know if they've changed it. Well, that's very weird. The last couple of times I've done this, there's been lights on the runway on poles, but they're not there today. Right, I'm cleared to take off, so everything should be okay. Right, I'll just stop here for a moment. And the course was 230. So if I look at this dial here, I've got to set the heading bug here for 230. So that's so it's up here somewhere with this wheel here. 221.
3, X-ray, Sierra, cleared IFR2, Kemble, has 5, maintain, 1, 2000, swab, 4,
Okay.
7, 0, 2.
Cleared
So,
IFR2,
let's
Kemble,
take
has
off.
5, maintain, 1, 2000, swap, 4, 7, 0, 2, 3, X-ray, Sierra.
3, X-ray, Sierra, runway, 23, taxi via Lima, India, November, Kilo, Golf, Alpha, Tango, Echo, 1, 3, Charlie, Alpha, hold short of runway, 23.
Runway 23, taxi line, flight on India, November, Kilo, Golf, Alpha, Tango, Echo, 1, 3, Charlie, Alpha, hold short of runway 233, X-ray, Sierra.
There we go. Right, wheels up. Right, okay, I'm going to arm this now. Okay, good. Now I can let go of the yoke.
G36 Bonanza,
And
0,
it should
Delta,
increase.
Contact center on, 1, 3.
Good,
5,
seems to be
1,
right.
9, 5.
Now I've got to set the autopilot. If I click on this, switch it, autopilot's on, heading, switch on the heading, and it will fly us at the heading. Get rid of that. And if I go down here, you can see I'm flying onto the bow. Okay, that's 230, so 200 to let's have a look closer here. 230, 21. That's 21, 22, 23. That's it, that's 230. Right, I'm sure that's right. It's just the last 3 weeks that I've been practicing on the sat-nav and things. Let's see how near we are to our course. Read back transmission, see if there's anything there. We're okay.
595 G36 Bonanza 0 Delta plane.
Right, I've got to change my
3, X-ray, Sierra,
my settings
fly
now.
2, 3,
So,
0, runway, 2, 3. You're
So
cleared for
click on the
takeoff.
flip-flop switch,
Flight heading 2.
using now the top level controller, waiting for a message, probably to change course. just checking in with the controller.
G36 Bonanza, 0 Delta, line on south end, altimeter 3026.
3026, just check that again.
G36 Bonanza,
Yes.
0 Delta, line on fly heading 140.
Now I've got to fly setting 140. I'll write that down. And I shall read back transmission. 140, so let's have a look at the control again. 140, right, okay, 140, so that's back down here somewhere. Oops, no.
3 X-ray Sierra.
3 X-ray Sierra, south end.
So that's 14 on the dial.
26.
South end, altimeter 3026. 3 X-ray Sierra.
There we go, that should be 14 on the dial.
36 Bonanza, 0 Delta, line on descend and maintain 2000.
Right, so, yeah, so I'm not,
G36 Bonanza, 0 Delta.
see how high we are? We are 2,500. It's so easy to forget this. Right, so let's change this to minus 500, minus 400 to get back to down to 2,000. I got read back transmission.
100.
Fly.
G36 0 Delta.
I've now got to fly heading 100.
1 Charlie Victor, fly heading 040. Vectors for the
100.
2 3.
Right, that's
descend
one
and
here.
maintain 5,000.
Fly heading 040. Vectors for the visual runway 23. Descend and maintain.
Oh, stop doing that.
JX Vision 1 Charlie.
Right,
G36 Bonanza, 0 Delta.
so that's 100 should be
G36 Bonanza, 0 Delta, line on resume on navigation.
111, so that should be 100. I can check my heading down here. 107. As you can see down here, I've 107.
803 X-ray Sierra.
So I can change, probably change my, what is it? Yes, change it down to 100 exactly. Right, okay, so let's look out to see where we are. So we're going the right way this time. Oh, I've got to, right, okay. I've got to resume my own navigation now, so we'll read that back, read that back.
Resume on navigation.
Down here, reading it back.
0 Delta.
Oh, I'm going much too fast, so I've got to bring back.
Flight heading 190.
Flight heading 190. MD82 2 Alpha.
Right, now I've got to get this dial here lined up. I've got to get it round the horizontal. That's my manifold pressure and fuel flow has to be in the green. Otherwise it nags me out the top here. See it?
MD82 2 Alpha.
That should go off in a minute. Now I've reset it.
50.
And we can...
level 350. MD82 2 Alpha.
Yeah, it's gone now. It's gone now. I've got...
MD82 2 Alpha. Fly heading 150.
I'm now flying out of the red box. Right, 1,700. It's going too low now. So let's...
G36 Bonanza, 0 Delta, line on climb and maintain 2000.
See, I've been told off now because I'm not flying at 2,000.
MD82 2 Alpha, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Read back transmission.
Climb and maintain, flight level 350. MD82 2 Alpha. Climb and maintain.
There we go.
G36
Right, now keep an eye on this one here and stop it when it gets to 2,000. Otherwise, if you don't stop it, before long you'll be saying hello to the astronauts in the space station, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm going to do anything now until
MD82 2 Alpha.
that is registering 2,000 feet.
Climb and maintain, flight level 350. MD82 2 Alpha.
Right, coming up to 2,000 feet. Down here,
2 Juliet Romeo, fly heading 160.
change back to 0, and that will hold the course.
Juliet Romeo.
Good, now that's all sorted. Now let's have a look at the map and see what we're doing over here. Right, I'm flying on my own navigation now, so we'll have a look on here. Good, so we need a small knob. Oh, I can click on there. Small knob.
2 Juliet Romeo,
One click.
flight level 350.
Right, so that's a magenta line where we should be flying.
502.
We're sort of flying on the right direction.
2 Juliet Romeo,
so
fly heading 110.
we will soon be level with the magenta line. I probably might change the course slightly. Let's change the
SJX Vision 1 Foxtrot Alpha, London City, altimeter 3026.
let's put this back.
London City, altimeter 3026. SJX Vision 1 Foxtrot Alpha.
2
Okay.
Juliet Romeo, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Right, I can. It's
Maintain flight level 3502. Juliet.
got the heading here, so I use my control here to change the heading. It's much easier than using this button here. I can also get rid of this for the time being. It's still active even though it's not on the screen. Sure, that's the right way. I look at go back to here and
SJX Vision 1 Charlie,
make sure the plane.
altimeter
No,
303.
it looks like the wrong way, so let's go the other way.
Altimeter 3032. SJX Vision 1 Charlie.
SJX Vision 6 November Yankee Clacton, altimeter 3026.
Coming up to the coastline.
Clacton, altimeter 3026. SJX Vision 6 November Yankee.
SJX Vision 6 November Yankee, fly heading 170.
Fly heading 170. SJX Vision 6 November
We'll
Yankee.
check see if there's any messages.
SJX Vision 1 Charlie Victor, fly heading 280.
Fly heading 280. SJX Vision 1 Charlie Victor.
SJX Vision 6 November
Go a little
Yankee,
bit further.
fly heading 170.
Fly heading 170. SJX Vision 6 November Yankee.
Right, just make sure the still 2,000. It's good. Yeah, that's 2,000. Could go up. Could go down a bit. Minus 200. That's 200 feet per minute. Right, 0. Should 0 out now, and our speed is
SJX Vision 1 Charlie Victor,
speed is
fly
good.
heading 280.
Fly heading 280. SJX Vision 1 Charlie Victor.
We're heading up to the magenta line. Now, if you see this, if I zoom in a bit on this one, see an arrow there and a baseline here, and this green line's over here. When I'm on course, that would be one complete greenish yellow line. Wind speed is 19 miles per hour. That's pretty windy out there. This one over here, wind speed 19, and it's coming from 169 degrees. Now, if I click this onto wait a minute, that should be right. If I go on to altitude on my control here, if I set the altitude, I think I can do that. Yes, at 2,000 feet. And press my altitude button. I think I can do it on mine. That will hold the plane at 2,000 feet without me having to play down here. Let's have a look. Oh, altitude's, yeah, altitude is set down here. So I may have to click it because it should be it should be down here. There we go. That's it, and that's it. So I've armed it now. It stopped my light down here from flashing. You do have to really sometimes combine the two on some aeroplanes. Right, let's have a look at the sat nav. See what we're doing. Oh, okay, we're coming up to the magenta line. So this green line here should be getting closer to here. Good. So everything looks okay. Oh, I've still got the beacon going, so that should be turned off. I must sort myself out a checklist. Right, beacon off and strobe on. Okay, so if I now look at the outside, and we've got the beacon's gone off, and we've got the strobe running.
X-ray Sierra.
MD82 Alpha climb and maintain flight level 3
go a bit closer.
0.
Climb and maintain flight level.
Quite windy today, you can see by the sea.
2 Alpha.
3 X-ray Sierra southbound altimeter 3023.
Southbound altimeter 3023. X-ray Sierra.
Oh, we've been looked at.
6 November Yankee fly heading 170. Descend and maintain 7,000.
Fly heading 170. Descend and maintain 7,000. SJX Vision 6 November Yankee. MD82 Alpha climb and maintain flight level 350. Climb and maintain flight level 350. MD82 Alpha.
Does it look good?
3 X-ray Sierra fly heading 290.
Fly heading 290. 3 X-ray Sierra.
Inside. Right, let's see if there's no many messages for us. If there was a message for us here, it would say reply to the message. and see what our course is like.
SJX Vision 6 November Yankee fly heading 150 vectors for the visual runway 21 descend and maintain 5,000
Fly heading 150 vectors for the visual runway 21 descend and maintain
Almost onto the
5,000.
magenta line.
JX Vision 6 November Yankee.
G36 Bonanza 0 Delta line fly heading 100
I've been told now to fly at 100.
G36 Bonanza 0 Delta line resume on navigation 2 Juliet Romeo climb and maintain flight
Got to
level
read back
350.
that transmission,
Climb and maintain flight level
but I can't read back
350.
while they're talking.
Juliet Romeo.
If somebody's on the air. Now I can.
Resume on navigation G36 Bonanza 0 Delta climb.
Right, okay, so it's 100. So I can
SJX Vision 1
change
Charlie
mine
Victor,
back onto
flight
heading.
280 descend and maintain 11,000
heading and
Flight heading 280.
increase to
Descend
100
and maintain
before I'm in trouble.
1,000. SJX
There we are.
Vision 1
Okay,
Charlie
that's
Victor.
fine. Yes, it's turning to follow the magenta line now. I'm just a little bit off course. That's why the line here is slightly out of course. So I'm going in the right direction. And I've got 500 miles to go, so there's no worry at the moment. Right, so we're heading towards the continent. Okay, so I will call it a day at the moment while things are going well. Autopilot's all set, everything's all set, speed's looking good. The red box they call it, is looking alright. I'm well in the green here and the green there. Yeah, so that's looking alright. No messages at the top of the screen here that I'm doing something wrong.
3 X-ray
So I
0
shall say
flight
goodbye
heading
for now, and
3
I'll catch you all up later.
3023 X-ray Sierra.